Welcome back to Anime Ocean.
Yay!
An ocean of anime.
Last we left off, we rescued Relia from the bad people again. But she's still in her jammies, so you'll just have to excuse her.
Those are like the most expensive looking jammies I've ever seen.
Well, I'm sure you can go find them at Hot Topic or eBay or somewhere.
Yeah, if you're finding them at Hot Topic, they're definitely not going to be cheap. So my statement stands.
I'll go ahead and do a fun fact.
So there's space jammies?
Pretty much. They're out of this world.
Space.
But fun fact would be, it's the new year, and
Is it?
It is. All right. Yeah, I know you said the dates thing.
No.
It just
This isn't about that. I was just being.
It's just a fact in general. But I got a calendar from the Chinese restaurant, and 2017 is the year of the rooster. If anybody was curious.
Ooh.
Or depending on which restaurant you go to, the year of the cock.
Yep.
Every year's the year of the cock.
I guess. But every animal is also supposed to represent certain characteristics about people born within specific years. So if you're curious, you can look. People can go look it up online and see what year you're born in and what your animal represents about you. It's like a fancy horoscope kind of thing.
Well, it's like the Asian horoscope, right?
You want to call it that, sure.
Well, specifically the Chinese horoscope was like if you're born on a certain year, that's the year that you were born correlates to the animal in the Chinese zodiac that you are born under. Like ours, like the Eastern one, or the Western one, I should say, deals with what month you were born on.
What mointh?
What month you were born on. The Chinese zodiac focuses on what year.
I think most of us were all, aside from you, Kobe, I think most of us are 89 then, I take it?
Yeah.
So we're all year of the snake.
Y'all snakes.
Yeah.
We're part of the purple cobras.
That was it?
We will rock you.
Like a hurricane? Yeah, they were all born on the year of the cobra. Snake. I was born in '88, so that makes me a wagon.
Wagon?
That's a wagon.
You sure?
Yeah.
A random piece of knowledge you happen to remember, huh?
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I wonder if Creepy's under that dragon profile. Probably not, though.
Creepy?
I think they only say nice things.
Oh yeah. Like the only negative thing for dragons is they're kind of douchey.
Douchey.
Oh yeah, they're like the pompous kind of douchey.
That fits.
Yeah, it does.
That's why we take them down every day.
Everything else about the good about the dragon, like they're knowable, ferocious, and all that. Yeah, that ain't me. I'm just 100% douche dragon.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
Is that your persona or scale sona or something?
Is that my scaly? No.
Are you sure?
Nah, my persona is a bird. There's a bird.
He's got your number.
I didn't give it to him, so that's strange. Must have picked my pocket when I wasn't looking.
Great job. So let's keep moving.
But if
You can
you
count
knew how
on
to pick my pocket, I wish you'd teach me how to do it.
Someone was breathing heavy after that battle.
He knows how to pick a pocket.
Too many tacos, man. I'm sorry.
But does he know how to pick his nose?
Pick a winner.
You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Well, if you
Says
ask
you.
nicely, maybe.
Come on, Red.
Have at it.
Oh, that just means you're not friends.
My God, that's where I left my keys!
Good for storage. Get off me.
Treatment of the wounded?
Our medical corps is seeing to them, but no soldiers are too injured to...
No, I was was speaking of the townspeople.
Oh, of course you were. I'll have the medical corps look at them.
Gotta
right
make sure all
away.
the rabbits are in sound condition. Look at him go.
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
Your son has
Kill the
Now's
rabbit.
not the time.
I love the
Let me
barbershop
just say
one.
he's performing admirably. That's good to hear. Now, if you have nothing further, I'll be going. I don't, sir.
Well, your dad's kind of a douche.
Pretty much.
Well,
Your
I
dad's
bet
kind of a
Billy's quite
knee
pooped from
dragon.
That big adventure. How about we go back to the inn and get some rest? What an idea. I'm not very tired.
Yeah, you
just
found her
haven't
in a
noticed
coma.
yet. Come on now, let's get you to bed.
Yeah, you think that's the last thing you'd want to do would probably be sleep, right? Whoop. Wouldn't you want to go get like the biggest cheeseburger or something after you woke up?
Yeah, and then take a nap.
And then take a nap again?
Dude, I would want a bunny burger.
A bunny burger?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
that black bunny thing that's been hopping around. Someone make a burger out of that.
It's too quick. You never catch it. It's amazing how fat those things are and how fast they move. It's like
Oh man,
it's unreal.
you've been in a coma for like 3 years. What you gonna do? I'm gonna eat a burger, and then a nap. A nap? Hey, comas are tiring.
It actually sounds like Iron Man 1 right there. Mr. Stark, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get an American cheeseburger.
And the second thing, that's enough. That's not what I meant. Call a press conference.
She's so tiny looking.
Who's that?
The girl you saved.
Well, yeah, she's a child.
Like she just looks like a little person.
Well, she doesn't have all those foofy clothes on.
I must be anxious or something. Maybe a breath of fresh air would do me some good.
Go back to
Maybe-
sleep.
Maybe a breast of fresh air.
Skip
Where's
the plot. Go
everyone
back to
else?
sleep. That's a good question. I never see. Nobody ever wants to bunk with me. You notice that?
Fidel smells.
Oh, Miki wants to bunk with you, all right.
She wants to bunk you hard all night long.
She wants a queaky Miki.
That's terrible.
So
Is it?
So, what sort of odd genetic mutation happens on whatever planet you're on to make people have different colored hair, like we've seen? Pink, blue. What's her name has green hair.
Maybe that's just genetics or
Who's there?
in the future.
It's the berries you eat.
What are you doing out this late?
That's my line.
Blueberries.
I'm a grown adult,
Talked to
Father.
Victor earlier. He told me
I'm
you've been quite
16
the
and I've
swordsman.
killed like 27 people
You never praised me
At
before.
least.
Yes, I have. You've just
this
forgotten.
afternoon.
No, I'd never. All you ever did was get mad at me.
Time to get sentimental and sad with the piano
That's
music.
so now. What's gonna happen with that little girl?
We're still not sure, but one thing is, we're gonna give it all we
Out of
got
the way,
to keep her
Mittens.
safe.
We're having a touching moment.
To think that I'd hear you talk about protecting people. That statement.
No, your swords
is
aren't
proof
touching.
that you're now able to care for those
hope
around
not.
you. To think of people other than
Hey,
yourself.
different planet,
The
different
desire to
traditions.
shelter the weak from danger
about a
is
sword
what
fight?
blossoms in all people eventually. And it seems it is now
I
blossoming.
don't think we
in
can
you,
show
sir.
that on here, a touching moment.
Don't you all want to play some
I'd
tubby
say
swords?
You've grown into a
Why is he like one of the
fiery
only
savage
characters with
man.
normal clothes on?
And a face. Like, he actually has...
Detail.
Characteristics.
Your dad has more facial details than you do.
What happens when you get old? You get lines, I guess.
You get
Something
personality.
is wrong. Find Victor immediately. and Tell him to
Definition?
go on reconnaissance. Then go back to your friends and help them prepare for the worst.
I'd like to, but you trapped me, Father. What's your...
I just want to be with you, Father.
Come back. So what's the skinny? Alright, you'll tell me what's up, right? Mr. Nobody?
Skinny Onion Knight, help us!
Still Wait, would you call him? Would you call him a green onion knight then?
Yeah. Well, if he's a traitor, does that make him a rapscallion?
Ah. That's a good one.
Hey, Victor. My dad wants you to go on reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance. He said that?
Come on.
I'll gather my subordinates and leave.
Where did the other guy come from? He just appeared, right?
No, he was there.
Uh-oh. Is this some sort of...
Well, that doesn't sound good.
It isn't Kronos, is it?
Finley!
We're under attack! The enemy's upon us!
We're out.
Who's
Since we've
Finley?
opened this
We
can
out.
of worms, time to get down and dirty.
Oh my. But wait, who's
Boy,
Finley?
howdy.
Oh, Fidel.
That's right, Mr. Castro.
Is that her pet name for him?
All right.
Finley!
Alright, do we have to do this again? Who's Victor?
She wants to fiddly diddly do him.
Victor's the pretty blonde guy.
Ah, you remembered.
Just because they
Mr.
said
Motley
his
Crue.
name not even 30 seconds ago. I don't know anyone
that,
else.
That sounds about right.
You tell me who Anne is, I'm gonna assume it's the busty mage.
You got it.
It's not.
Alright.
Fidel, I know. He's the blue-haired guy,
Who's
scar
that?
on his face.
He was that guy in charge of Cuba, right? No!
Well, yes, but... No, just no.
Not in this world.
Not in my game.
Not in my house.
Oh, this crap again?
Hacking and slashing and hacking.
My leg!
I wish I could appear out of thin air like that.
Get good.
Alright, go this way. Ah! Alright, go this way.
Go this way.
No, not this way. This way.
I think we gotta go this way.
Momentum's in our favor, sir. Retreat while you still have an army.
Ah, this faggot again? No!
Every last one of you.
Is this Admiral Piss?
Why do you insist on sending your
No.
team to their death?
This is his angrier cousin.
Once you do that, his lackeys will be far.
General diarrhea.
That victory will
Sorry.
Your head's mine, dog.
Heal me, Mickey! Please!
Protect me, Beaky.
Get on the ball and get away from the boss.
I see you live up to your nickname, a bloodbath.
Get away from the boss. Right this instant, young lady.
As a commander, it should be apparent to you. Enough. Don't tell me what we can and can't do. How do
Are you
know
literally
this
taking
is
no damage?
This is nothing but a war of attrition. Exactly. The only time you truly lose is when you give up. You monster.
Alright. I guess I gotta do this all day, which is fine. But literally, I hope I don't have to kill you. Like this is just some timer because you're not losing any health, sir. You're just sitting there.
I mean, it shows damage, but I don't see that bar moving.
Retreat!
I guess you just had to kill his ads.
This
That
isn't
it?
over yet. No, not by a long shot.
Well then, I'm fine with that. Get
Well, that's
on
good.
out of here.
That's good, because all you have is a crossbow and not a long bowman.
This town ain't big enough for the 12 of us.
Get along, though, doggy. Who is this?
Time to retake the lead in this clash. Relia, I won't.
Where'd she get her fancy clothes from?
Dad! Who will praise me now?
That's your
So,
friends.
maiden, you're the one Kronos is chasing around.
I never even
Don't
introduced
get
this
near
guy.
us. Don't want to listen? Then consider his lifeblood spilled.
Dad, no!
If only you'd listened to me, this wouldn't have happened.
His
All
voice
right,
doesn't
now,
match
don't
his
try
face.
anything funny. This guy's my leverage, so I'm
Sometimes you
taking
can't
him
have
with me.
those
Stay
on-point
back.
voice actors all the
Okay.
time.
Don't worry.
Hey, leave the systems people
Shut your
alone. They
mouth.
work hard.
And now for my first demand. Let's see. How about you pack up and scram by sunrise? That should be enough for now. I'll let your imaginations run wild about the others.
Spooky, scary, big bad guy. Ooh.
Meanwhile, this is like the third time you've lost Relia. You are horrible guardians.
You really are.
It's not my fault. I'm
all
just
my
following the
fault.
plot.
I should have been watching Relia more closely.
Let's
We
go
should
after
have a
her right
lost
now.
really account.
Not so fast. What if the enemy were to discover us?
They
It's
won't
like
if we
the
act
third
now.
time.
Have any idea where they might have gone?
Is your
There's
dad
the old
dead now?
execution site to the northwest they've been using as a camp.
No,
What
they
an eerie
dragged him
place
off.
to choose for a camp.
It's where
The
all
enemy?
the criminals in the country used to be disposed of. But from the accounts we've heard, the government supposedly abandoned it a long time ago.
Then, that's where we'll head.
But they've been killing ever
Accompany
since.
you as well.
Lieutenant?
Then count us in too.
Yeah!
You have no official directive to go there.
fist
Such
pump.
actions would constitute a breach of conduct.
I can be a main character
Never
too.
asked
No,
that
you
of
can't.
you.
Oh,
Come on.
That's an order.
Understood.
But my fist pump.
Lieutenant, please bring Advisor Camus home safe.
I got all hyped up for
Good luck,
nothing.
sir.
Yes, you did.
Let's get going, Victor.
We
You
can't
won't be
go
going
because
as
we're not main
Lieutenant Oakville of the
characters.
Central Rasulian Army, but as Victor, a friend and fellow disciple of my father, right?
Okay.
That's exactly right. Lead the way, my brethren of the blade.
This is so
I know
corny.
we can save him.
I've never paid attention before.
All right, let's get to it.
Brethren of the Blade.
What's your vector, Victor?
Roger, Roger.
Roger. We're blade buddies. We sword fight all the time.
We need your clearance, Clarence.
I'm not gonna try to do that. Mostly because I don't want to.
What?
What you're doing, that alliteration.
There's the only like 3 I knew of.
That makes me mad, Mike.
Yeah.
Knee. Knee.
Most of those were like air jokes.
Oh.
We need your clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's your vector,
Alright.
Victor?
So we're gonna go rescue Pops from the new bad guy that was never introduced or explained,
He
like
just,
the last one.
He looks like a twink, but he sounds like a bear.
I assure you his lines are not as bad as the last enemy, but they're probably not much better.
Yeah, piss. If they got the voice for Albel from the earlier Star Ocean game till the end of time,
They would have
that
been
would have
fine.
been that would have been a decent fit for that character, in my opinion.
Too little, too late for that. All right, so we got to go to the tippy top on the northwest up there.
Be sure to tiptoe.
Tiptoe to the tip top.
There's no tulips around here.
Tiptoe to tip top. Tim Toolman Taylor.
Tiptoe by the window.
To the tulips.
Well, now we have a crab out. Kind of a crab out.
Crab.
Thanks for confirming.
I would not want to live in a place with critters that big, you know?
More challenge.
So, Australia?
Yeah, I'd be like, we're moving. If I need a battle axe at home, I do not want to stay there. And that's just the wildlife. That's not even like...
If a can of raid is an actual raid on the house that you need to get that spider out, it's time to move to a different country.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to wake up in the middle of the night and just find like a dog-sized scorpion and just take a battle axe.
Oh, hell no. No. You watch those movies, you're like, yeah, there's no such thing as stuff that big. Oh, yes, there is.
There is.
Welcome to Australia, mate.
Did you know that Australia doesn't really celebrate Halloween?
You might have mentioned that before, but go on.
It's just one of those things where Halloween just didn't really take off in Australia. They don't see ghosts and Frankensteins and vampires and shit all that scary. Now when they have literal gigantic fucking spiders and snakes and shit.
Literal monsters that sneak into their houses.
Exactly.
Not to mention there were no Peggings over there to convert.
That too.
I mean, you
There were
thought
just people. I mean, wouldn't there be though? Because half of most of Australia is has Aborigines and whatnot, right? Like local indigenous.
I thought all of the local indigenous people were
no,
actually
they
taken out.
No, they still have native Australians. It's not like the Caribbean islands or anything.
Opportunity, no.
Shouldn't have any problems, as long as we stay sharp.
History lesson.
I don't think I'd like to
May or may not be true.
fight these things either. It'd be like punching a Jello mold or punching teeth.
It's yeah. Let's say it's like a thing of Jello with teeth. That's
More
like
challenges lie ahead.
moving
piece of
its way
cake.
towards you.
It said piece of cake, but it was Jello. They just wanted to say hi. Jello.
Jello.
Jam on.
These puns right now are pretty bottom tier.
If the game had more content.
Yeah,
Besides piss.
I can't make up for that. I really can't.
Well, not with that attitude, you can't.
Shoe fly, don't bother me. No, don't bother me. Ah! That's your couch.
Are they horsing around?
Horse flies?
That's all you.
Nay.
Sayer?
Just die. Oh, splash. Already.
Great job. Let's keep moving.
I wish life worked like that. You just yell things and cool things happen.
Ooh, feels good.
Electric
to be so
fists. It's like
Fucking cliff.
It's like Guile. You just yell Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.